If you enjoyed this video, please like and subscribe and hit the notification bell. I post a new Tom Brady video every day.
It's always nice to, have that home game instead of, having a 4-hour, 5-hour plane flight. I'm going across country.
Hey, Bruce, with the defense you're facing this week with the Rams, they put a lot of pressure on the quarterback. How much does it help that Tom gets the ball out of his hands so quickly, best in the league at that?
No, it helps a bunch because they're going to be there sooner or later. That's for sure. You can only hold them out so long. And you still got to take some shots down the field. I mean, everything's not going to be dink and dunk. And, so you just have to maximize how you're doing it, who you're blocking, who's got who. And, they're doing a good job. They bring 5 a lot, so it's hard to double team anybody. So, it helps a bunch.
What have you learned about this Rams team since the last time you faced them?
I've added some more pieces. And, they run the ball well. They're running the ball more than they did back then. And defensively, they're playing as good as anybody in the league right now.
Tom Brady was surgical during the Bucs wildcard win over the Eagles. And according to FPI, Tampa Bay now boasts the highest chance of reaching the Super Bowl with 38.3% odds, followed by the Bills and Packers.
Not practicing today if it was a real practice. Seal Grayson, Ryan Jensen, Ronald Jones, Sean Murphy Bunting, Broussard Perriman, Jason Pierre-Paul, and Tristan Wirfs. Other than that, it was a good walkthrough. We got a good start to the week.
Could they win? Sure. This team, we know if they played well. I discount the Philly situation because I never thought Philly was going to pose much of a threat to them defensively, offensively, or anything like that. But we know when they played their best defensively, they're lights out.
I always like playing a team that beats us. Especially like even in the regular season, like if we play a division opponent, they beat us the first time, I want to beat them bad the second time. Or like last year, we played the Saints twice. I wanted to play them because, they beat us twice in the regular season. I wanted to play them again this year, but, it didn't happen that way. So, definitely looking forward to the challenge come Sunday.
Many times when you do lose, you can definitely take away, a lot of things that you did wrong that you can correct and fix. No doubt about that. And it also just shows you, when you lose to them earlier in the season that you got to go out there and play your best ball because obviously the product that, myself and the team we put out there out on the field, it wasn't good enough the first time around. So how can we fix that? How can we fix the problems that we had, making sure that we catch all the balls that are thrown our way. And that's what, you learn from a loss is that how can you fix it? How can you correct it? Instead of, if you beat a team earlier in the year, oh man, we beat them. We got really nothing to fix. No, that's not a good way to go about it. When you beat someone else, but then in this case, they beat us. So it's, man, what did we do wrong? How can we fix it? What can we do? How do we go out there and we compete? We put up points, and that's what you got to do when you lose a game. You got to make all the corrections and go out there and play good ball.
Tom Brady's going to methodically move the ball. He's not looking to get these chunk plays over the top. He's just going to systematically pick you apart, get you frustrated.
You've talked a lot about Mike Edwards being a ball hawk and just the penchant he has for making plays anytime he's on the field. I just want to ask you how consistent he's been in that. I know you've talked about wanting to get him on the field more, but just how well he's done being in the right place at the right time like he was Sunday.
Yeah, he just has a great knack of reading quarterbacks' eyes, kind of knowing where this thing's going, and either intercepts it or he's going to catch every deflection, that's for sure, because he's always going to be heading in that direction. He's a very heady player, and that helps him get to the spot where he needs to be.
Coach, Tom, they all put me in position to try to make a play, and I got to do my best to do it, no matter what the coverage is. Whenever the ball comes my way, I got to make the play and get open as best I can.
You just referred to the BPI, which is actually the Basketball Power Index. And from what I hear, I think it likes the Buccaneers, too, to win, actually.
FBI.
I love, yes, the FBI, which I have high regard for, can really give you the deepest, truest indication of what is about to happen. It really likes the Buccaneers. Shockingly to me, it really likes the Bills to meet the Buccaneers and lose in the Super Bowl.
Bruce, your offensive line depth, I don't know how much you can plan for life without possibility of Wirfs on Sunday, but you talked about Wells, you talked about moving Kappa over there, just how well prepared you'll be, even though you've known nothing but having Wirfs at right tackle up until Sunday.
Oh, yeah, we'll be fine. We've got guys who, Nick stepped in and played a really big ball game in Indy, and we have different guys who can play different multiple positions. So Goody and Joe will have them ready. That's for sure.
Will Tristan Wirfs be able to go on Sunday and go 90%? If he can, if that happens, you're going to be in trouble. Will Leonard Fournette be able to bounce back from his hamstring pull because he was not able to go against Philadelphia? Did they save him just for this game? I hope so. If so, you're in trouble. Will Ronald Jones, will we have a sighting? Will he come back? And suddenly they'll have their old 1-2 punch back at running back. If so, you're in trouble. Will Cyril Grayson, Tom's deep threat, the guy he threw the walk-off pass to at Jets on AB Day, AB walk-off day, will he come back from a pulled hamstring this Sunday? I think there's a chance. You'll be in trouble.
Hey, Bruce, just wanted to get this out of the way. I guess the league has fined you $50,000 for your encounter there on the sideline with Andrew Adams. Do you plan to appeal it? Do you have anything else to say about what you're trying to do there?
I'll appeal it, and it ain't got nothing to do with the game, so we're good.
We got to go out there, start fast, and on the defensive side of the ball, get off the field right away, get a 3 and out, kind of right away in the game to start fast on the defensive side of the ball.
I've said it when we first got this team together. Like, our depth is crazy. I'm looking at some of the rooms. Like, if this guy goes down, we got this guy. Like, going through all the ultimatums, and our depth has definitely helped us get to this point.
Next man up, and the quality of the depth, and we're still looking. We found John Brown last week, and he might be on the field this week. So, because you never know. So Jason and Spy have done a great job of building the roster, and our coaches do a great job of getting them ready quickly.
During their Week 3 win over the Bucs, clips of Sean McVay celebrating with the Rams went viral as the head coach couldn't contain his excitement throughout the victory. Specifically, the coach's reaction to Deshaun's early touchdown is one that I know has stuck out to, Skip in particular over the last couple months. I remember it. He was sprinting. We talked about it a couple months ago. So, Skip, please do explain the impact of this.
Yes. Shannon Sharp, I first guessed both of these things that I think will play as they played last year, Kansas City versus Tampa in the Super Bowl. I believe that this weekend at Tampa, the Deshaun play, the McVay, or as I call him, Coach McYay run all the way up the sideline and into the tunnel to celebrate, will stick in Brady's craw and the Bucs' craw the way the Tyreek plays did last year. So, again, I first guessed this the day after that loss, Kansas City at Tampa in the regular season. We could see the 75-yard bomb that started off the scoring for the Chiefs last year and see what Tyreek did. Here we go. My homeboy bombs away to Tyreek, and Antoine Winfield Jr. is chasing, and he peace-outed him right at the goal line. Peace out. Then we had a second play on the second touchdown. This is a 44-yarder to Tyreek, 44 yards, and now Tyreek is just clowning Carlton Davis, and he backflips into the end zone. Congratulations, Tyreek. You just lost your team the Super Bowl because the Buccaneers remembered. The Buccaneers wanted revenge, and in the Super Bowl, they got revenge because late in the Super Bowl game, and I told you leading up to the Super Bowl, this was going to motivate the Buccaneers. What did Antoine Winfield do off of 4th and 10 at the Bucs 27? This is 4:06 left in the Super Bowl. An incomplete, broken up by, guess who? Antoine, who peace-outed Tyreek. Way to go, Antoine. You deserved it. It cost you 15 yards. It went down as officially 14 yards. I'm not sure why, but it cost you a flag. And it was the most satisfying flag in the history of flags because Tyreek deserved that. And the Bucs were motivated by that just the way they will be motivated because, trust me, they have not forgotten what happened early in the third quarter of the game on September 26th this year out here in the Los Angeles area at SoFi Stadium. What happened early in the third quarter? 75 yards happened to Deshaun Jackson. No longer a Ram, but that's not the point. The point is Matt Stafford bombs away 75 yards to a wide open Deshaun, as he is wont to get wide open. And He scores, goes up the tunnel, and Coach McYay chases him all the way up the tunnel to congratulate him. And that's a hairy high school coaching move to me. And I believe Tom Brady would agree with me. And I believe that as we speak, that play is looping up on the TVs in the Buccaneers locker room as they prepare for Sunday's game in Tampa. That will motivate not only the quarterback, but the Buccaneers defense, because Coach McYay went hairy high school on them and basically rubbed it in and clowned them just the way Tyreek did a year ago at Tampa. Take it away.
Skill, I can't sit here and disagree with anything that you said.
Hey, Bruce, I spoke to Jane Goodell yesterday about a docuseries that they're doing on women in the NFL. Obviously, you've helped open some doors along the way, and a lot of people are complimentary of you and appreciate you doing that. When did you realize that that was a door that needed to be kicked down?
Oh, gosh. Back in the early 90s, I don't know if you know the story, but the Hines Junior College, Dot Murphy, and her husband was the head coach, and she was the discipline and receiver coach. And I used to clinic with them all the time, and she was one hell of a coach. So I knew it back then. It was just who was going to open the door. That was going to be the thing.
That's it for this video. I post a new Tom Brady video every day, so please like and subscribe. That way you'll always have a new Tom Brady video to watch every single day.